Nothing, though, compared to what it's going to be in about a month. So I guess we can be thankful for that, and it's warmer than it is at home. Well, we've been mainly making the pitch to Indian businesses that they should come and when they want to seek a presence in North America, locate in Toronto. And many of them are very interested, both because we have a big Indo-Canadian population, but even more so because we have a lot of talented people, and they feel very at home in Toronto. So I'm delighted to say that we're going to be having 100 Indian companies coming to visit Toronto in June of this year. And this is, I think, going to be a huge opportunity for us to show our stuff, to make them feel at home, to show them the smart people we have and the wonderful city we have, and that's going to, I hope, lead to a lot of jobs for Torontonians and a lot of good opportunity for them. Well, of course, we do have a wonderful Tamil community and a very large Tamil community. In fact, the largest population of Sri Lankans outside of Sri Lanka anywhere in the world. And they've been a great blessing to us in terms of their huge economic success and so on. But as people know, there was a civil war here until not too long ago. And one of the casualties of that was the library, which is as important an institution in Jaffna, which is in the north part of Sri Lanka, as is one of our libraries, for example, in Scarborough or in Etobicoke. And so we're bringing them a gift of some books, Canadian books from Toronto to the Jaffna Library, and we're going to be signing an agreement tomorrow that will pledge our cooperation not just on the library but on a number of things, helping to restore things to a state where they should be in terms of opportunity, and trying to address some of the bad consequences and some of the injustices. So we're going to be working on that together with the people in Jaffna, and we're signing that agreement tomorrow and taking those books to the library. Well, they know of Toronto, but they think we're much less aggressive about selling ourselves to them. So, for example, one of the things I've been spending quite a bit of time at, and we've got the president of Ryerson here and other people from Sheridan College and so on, is encouraging more students to come from these countries, India, Sri Lanka, to Toronto. This is very good business for us. I mean, people rent places to live, they buy food, they buy clothes, and of course the universities and colleges rely on this for their tuition fees. So these are the kinds of things we're doing. They know of Toronto, but they say that compared to the Australians or the British or even the Americans, we are less aggressive in coming and telling our story. And when they hear our story and know of the diversity of Toronto and know of the economic strength of Toronto, they are very interested, and in fact, that's often enough just to put them over the edge. Well, when you say a lot, I've been doing 2 or 3 a year, but it'll sound self-serving for me to say this, so I would rather refer you to people in the film industry. When we go from Sri Lanka here, we're going to go to Mumbai next, and we're going to be pitching to get Indian movie productions made in Toronto. We have a few now, we want more. And, you know, ask the film industry. Ask the film industry people who came with me at their own expense. And they say that my presence, the presence of the mayor, whoever that happens to be, is important to open doors and to get attention. We get a lot of people out for these receptions where we can pitch Toronto, and they come with me. And I think if you ask people in the colleges and universities who are here, if you ask people in the movie industry, if you ask people in the technology industry, they will say these trips are very important to getting them an opportunity either to sell something that we make in Toronto or to get people to invest in Toronto and create jobs for Torontonians. So I'm certainly convinced by what they've told me that these trips are important. I try not to take any more of them than necessary because I'd prefer to be at home in Toronto, but they are, I think, an important part of this job.